crossed. Hi everyone, it's Nicky and Irene here for International Crafters on Facebook and YouTube. And today we're altering glass jars and a bottle. I did the jar because I don't have a bottle.
Coffee with my metal straw so I can drink it without having to worry about my hands.
Yeah, from the side. Take a sip.
Yep. Learned that because I kept missing all my coffee. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately I've still got the labels on mine. It's clean, but it didn't manage to get the labels off. So next, hey. Hey.
I'm going to look through my ribbons and laces here. I haven't pre-planned this or anything. I haven't envisioned how I want to look, but I haven't grabbed any supplies or anything for it yet. So that's what I'm doing. And now, looking to see what do I want on here. So I'm in my ribbon drawer. Oh, I've got lots of this. Think.
Right, I'm going to use kitchen towel, and I'm going to glue it on mine for a base.
I see.
So this was the last one that I altered, and I did just gesso on it first.
Yeah.
And so I thought I'd try something a little bit different this time, of course. And it's actually it's lasted out really well.
Nice.
So I keep my brushes in it. So well, some of my brushes. But yeah, I thought it ended up quite good. But yeah, let's try a different technique to sticking things on there. You know, from what I normally do.
Think. I didn't even pull out any molds or anything.
Yeah, I'm not going to use molds this time.
I think where those things are.
Yeah.
I have them available.
Just trying to look for my glue brush.
Think.
Okay. What I'm hoping it will do, hoping it will just cover up the the label nicely. So just this different starting point.
I don't know. I gotta think for a few minutes here. Thinking. Thinking. All right. What I definitely want to do is glue this to my lid. Let's see if this glue will be enough. Oh, come on. Whoa. It's the top of a old lamp. This wooden thing. Whoa, I'm really losing it here. So let's see if that will even hold.
So as we all know, it's really difficult to stick things to glass.
Oh, son of a gun.
Glues have really got to set well before you can do it, haven't they?
This could be a fun project. Anyway, see if that works. If that doesn't work, I do have other glue that I could put on there, but it will take a long time. This is Gorilla Glue, the super glue. I do have the gel stuff, but that takes forever to dry. We'll see if this works. We'll leave it. Now I do have a few textures. I don't know what I want to do with this jar. I may want to put some of this on there, but I don't know how much. Okay.
So how's your week been?
It's been okay. A lot of back pain. Besides the back pain and neck pain that I've been having, I think it's been pretty good.
Good.
I'm not sure why that is, but yeah. Yeah, it's been just nothing, fantastic's happened. Nothing terrible's happened. Just
been a week like any other week.
Yeah, it's been a week. It's not been like slow. It's been it's not been super fast. I got to see Carly this weekend, which was super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been like that. It's been like that. Just one of those weeks,
Yeah. Yeah. It's been absolutely pouring with rain here. Been really miserable.
Oh. Yeah.
Just like almost a whole week of rain. So the usual, flooding and that from when you get lots and lots of rain.
Oh no. So I am going for some texture, quite a bit of texture on here. Hi, Vicky. So I don't have any gesso or anything like that. And I just have not had a chance to even think about it. So how is this gluing? I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to try to glue this fabric on here. I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Yeah. As I say, it's
Do you
tough.
suggest, would you think I should use super glue?
Yeah. Well, I don't know with fabric. Fabric's a little bit easier because the glue sticks to itself. If you've got any other glue. The glue will come through the fabric.
I'll give it a. I don't know what I should do. Maybe I will do the blue glue.
Because that's an expensive glue if you're using Gorilla
glue.
Isn't it?
I was going to do a lot, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I need more lace for really what I was envisioning, and I need like molds done up, but I do not know where they are. And I thought they were up here. And I do have packages of some molded stuff too that I want to use up, but where did I put that bag? I don't know. See,
and that's what happens when you tidy up. You never find anything again.
Yeah, that's kind of frustrating because I do have some stuff I want to use up. Where did I put it is the one question, the key question. I know I'm off screen right now, but I'm just looking again because I just I thought I don't know. I thought I left it somewhere where I can find it because I wanted to use it up. And I don't see it. Like I have these little drawers with all my stuff in it. And funny thing is, I don't see them. And I've had these things made for so long. I really would love to use them up.
Yeah.
Don't know where I put them.
So how are you, Vicky? Long time no see.
Yeah. Totally distracted looking for something.
I'm actually making sure that I press this down really, really hard, trying to exclude a lot of the bubbles and things. Because when it dries, of course, the bubble will just lift off the glue.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll stop the whatever you're gluing down from sticking down. So I'm actually being quite firm.
I just don't understand where I put that. But maybe I'll find it looking around as I'm doing things. Weird. It's a Ziploc baggie, and so a sandwich one is fairly large. Funny, huh? Funny.
Yeah.
I'll check my drawers here. I know I'm stalling. Not on purpose. I'm really trying to find that.
Oh no, that's okay because once you get going,
Yeah,
you'll be super quick.
I know I have it. It's like a whole baggie of these little frames and different things I made with the air dry clay.
Yeah.
And where did I put them? Because I thought they'd be good for front of journal covers and whatever. I don't think I would have put them very far. Doing a quick look around here. Just fairly quick.
Oh,
Sorry.
nice, yeah. Vicky's watching this while she's doing some housework. I do a lot of that as well, Vicky. I have someone on for company while I while I tidy up and things.
Okay.
When we were younger, did we put the radio on and listened to music while we cleaned the house, and then boogied around vacuuming the house.
Yeah.
A little bit old for that now.
No, I do it sometimes, but the girls, when they do it, man, I guess I like some of their music, but some of it is just a little bit of noise. Hate to admit it, but they have their things.
And we're likely to have our favourite YouTuber on rather than listening to music or something.
Yeah.
Funny. Well, that's what I do.
I surprisingly like the peace and quiet. Sometimes I'll put music on. But when the girls are home and they got their phones going, it's like, holy. So it's nice to have some quiet.
Yeah. It's just me and the cat at the moment, so.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it's a little bit like having someone in the house with you.
Yeah, I was talking to the dogs this morning. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta move this and clean this, and I play this game, so wonder if we should get rid of some of these games. And just talking and talking, looking at me. Well, I'm like, oh yeah, Chloe and I play this one, so yeah.
Yeah, it's when they answer you back,
Yeah, when the cat's and the dog answer you back.
Yeah. My son's got a cat that comes to the garden, and he says, it's in quite a poor state, quite flea bitten, and dirty face and that. Mm-hmm. And so he's trying to make friends with it and catch it so he can take it to the cat's protection, or
Yeah.
Because he's obviously stray, and he found out from one of the neighbours that it's the people who used to live in the house before the people who live in the house, they bought the house from. It's their cat. So it's it must be quite an old cat. They reckon about 10 years old.
Yeah,
which is sort of like middle age for cats, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so he's trying to befriend it, and they, I don't know, they've been in a few months now, haven't they? And yesterday he had a breakthrough. It came up to the porch where he was sat and came for some love. So he's borrowed a cat carrier, and he's going to try again to rescue it and take it in.
Yeah.
The trouble is that they've got a pug dog.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as it really doesn't like cats. And as soon as he sees it, he chases it off the property, man. You ain't coming near me.
Mm-hmm. Little dog syndrome, I swear.
Pugs are a different dog again, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I'm just like my dogs. If it was like, for some reason, because Reese Packer was so young when he was around, they don't bother with him too much, Yeah. They do. If he's coming to the bed to get snuggles, they go after him and bark and kind of snip at him, but only because they just don't want him getting attention. It's not because he's a cat.
Jealous, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got organized. I was this morning waiting for Nicky. I was organizing, I do this very often. I move my living room, dining room. It's all in one room, kitchen, living room, dining room. So I'm moving things because the sun's starting to come out more in this front window, which is what's face. It's what side is that? Is it trying to think what side is it facing? I guess the east, but not total east. It's like the east northeast. I don't know. What is it? Yeah, I think it's the northeast. Anyway, so it's starting to come through, and a little bit more sun's coming through. So I have to, before it gets too warm in my windows, I have to move my record player and all my records I have on that shelf. So it's like a thing. I move everything around all the time because I don't want my records to warp.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna. And I like to move my games once in a while. They haven't been touched often enough. I'm kind of sad about that. No one wants to play. But anyways, and I just don't like things getting too dusty in there, you know.
Yeah.
Gotta move things around, make sure you get all that dust. Also, too, like I like to move my plants around. I have plant stands. So you know how flowers always fall off and stuff like that. And you can't always just quite reach them well. So I'm always doing that too because of that. So yeah, I'm kind of in cleaning stage 2 before Nicky and I streamed, and I'll go back to it when we're done and then go back to the work. But it's starting to be not really lighter that much, but it's starting to feel like, okay, I gotta get how I want my, you know, summer look in my house, windows and all that to look. Unfortunately, I don't have the greatest windows. My back windows where the sun goes down, where it's the hottest, I just have a sliding window and a kitchen window in there. Like the sliding back door.
Yep.
So only on one half can I have some plants and kind of some plants along one wall there, but yeah. That's my whole explanation of my cleaning. I don't know. I just thought I'd throw it in there since Vicky was talking about
cleaning.
Yeah. My kitchen does need to get cleaned. I'm hoping Chloe will do it. I could have probably put this on a little tighter. I don't know. As I do got organized a little bit better. Maybe I was like, oh yeah, today I'm thinking, oh, got lots of things we should probably go through, get rid of. And then of course I was thinking, should I get rid of my records and all that stuff? But then I really like my records, but we have like so many uploads, you know, on our phones and stuff for music, right? And I don't use records a lot, but then at the same time, sometimes I just get in that nostalgic mood where I want to listen to my records.
Yep.
So it's like, oh, do I just forget about it, get rid of it finally? And
well, if you're still playing them and you're not keeping them for value, then
yeah, like just for
if they weren't keeping them for value and you didn't play them, then you know I would actually get them rid of them.
Yeah.
But if you are playing them and it's just because you like to play them, then keep them.
Yeah, it's just because I
Yeah.
love to hear the sound of the actual record rather than the perfect download. Does that sound weird?
No. Sometimes I think it's, you know, like for the same reason that we keep a photo album, you know, our generation.
Yeah.
We like to hold and look at pictures.
Yeah. She has 2 grandchildren near me, 11 and 12, and they always want to play games. Clue, Chinese checkers. I have to learn how to play Chinese checkers. I don't get it. Cards. A lot of fun. Yes. I have Clue that is a cheap dollar store brand of Clue, but I don't care. The kids, we play it. I think it's, no, actually, that's not Clue. It's that one where you guess who. I guess that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
I don't have actual Clue. Yeah, I don't actually have Clue yet. I was thinking about buying it, but there's so many different ones that I'm worried. I don't know. I just haven't, you know what I mean? I just haven't bought one yet. I don't know if I want to buy like the classic Clue. So I just left that game right now. But I keep seeing it. I'm like, it looks so fun. But I found like there was 2 games, I believe. Well, one we played, but one game for sure that we have not played that I purchased, and I'm kind of like, oh, we really have to play this game. It's what is it called? It starts with an S. It's one with all these colored dice, and you do a glass window. You're building a glass window with the dice, and you gotta roll these dice and match them with numbers and colors and stuff. And I love dice. And I sit in the other room. I just can't remember the name of it. And I haven't had a chance to play. I kind of played by myself, but I haven't really had just playing around. Haven't had a chance to play with anybody, and I really like dice games. And it's challenging because you gotta match the colors. You can't have certain colors beside each other. There's different challenges to get patterns or something like that for more points and stuff. It seems like if I just get someone to play it, which is everyone's been so busy that we haven't had a chance, but now Chloe's not working, so I should be able to get to play with her. But Chinese checkers, I keep seeing that, and I really want to get it, but I don't. Even as a child, just didn't understand it. Maybe I need to watch a video of it or something. Because it looks really cool. Miles Born. No, I haven't. I just got another game that I haven't played yet, but this game I haven't had a chance to because we just got it. It's an old masterpiece game, and it's like the arts, you selling all these masterpiece arts and stuff like that. And someone was giving it away, and I want to try that game. I've always loved auction. It's like an auction art auction game.
Have you ever played Miles Born?
Yeah, I haven't played that before. I don't know what that is, but that's
never heard of it.
Yeah.
Then again, my grandkids don't live near me, so they're in a different country.
Yeah.
So
I really like Bananagrams. That's a fun game to play.
No, I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's an actual pretty fun game to play. You can play it by yourself, like a solitaire, and you can play it with another person, or probably more than one. I don't know. I can't remember the rules. But if you play another person, it's like whoever can make them. Certain times you can pick tiles up and stuff like that, and you can switch the tiles around. It's like Scrabble, but you can switch them around whenever you got to use up all your tiles before you can pick up more tiles, kind of thing. Really fun, actually. And that's one of those games that could take a while. I like the way this is looking. It could take a while, and then you could just enjoy your afternoon, drinking tea and playing a game like that outside in the sun. That's my favorite. I'll have to Google that game up, that Miles Born. I bought a book that I haven't read yet, but it's all these card games because I wanted to have some card games on hand and know how to play, just regular card games. So could we, sometimes it's just nice to play cards. But the girls, we have one Skippo game. We have a couple decks put together, I think 2 decks. And that game is so old. The cards are so old, but we don't want to replace it because the Skippo doesn't even look the same anymore. It's just, I hate that when they change the cards, but we love Skippo. And we were playing just the other day, actually. And I'm like, I think these cards are like 7 years old or 8 years old, like for cards they were played a lot. They are well used. I don't want to get rid of them, though. I want to use them. I don't like the ones that I've seen in the stores now. They even changed up Uno.
Okay.
Yeah, they've done a lot of different things on Uno. I don't know. I haven't seen a regular Uno cards for a while. We like that game too, but that's a fast game. Jackson and Kendra play that game like 100 times a day. I swear it. We have Battleship too, the regular old Battleship, like not the electronic.
Yeah.
That's a fun little game. Chloe really wanted it, and finally we got it. I'm like, okay, we're going to play with it. And I know, like, she's 20, but she really wanted that game. Like, she's always seen it and just wanted to play it. And we've played a few times.
I'm just looking for my twine.
No worries.
Do you know where it is?
I don't know where it is, but I have to say I have a string and twine drawer, of course, but I cannot find my molds or my pieces I made. Yeah. So I got some things organized, some things I just totally lost.
You can see our planning is our strong point.
Yeah. Exactly. We got to work on that. I'm trying to figure out what I want on here.
Wow.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with this one over here. There's this other game that we have that we got. I think we got it given to us. Oh, it says I used to play Battleship over the phone with my cousin. Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah, you can do that too over the phone. That's cool. Nowadays, you're just playing online over the phone. But yeah, that was one of those games you can actually do that. That's one of those games I wanted as a kid and never did get till actually just as an adult. I think I played it once when I was a young kid because I think we had like a Valentine's Day or something at school and kids brought their games to school. I think I played it like that. But never, that's how old it is. It's pretty old. I think it was grade 6 or something. It's the only thing I can. Battleship must be pretty old. And I think it is pretty old. And that's the only way I played it. I don't really recall we having more than trouble at home when I was a kid. Probably why I love games so much. I was deprived.
Well,
that would be a fun game to be able to just play on Skype or something. You don't even need, because you don't need, you just need the spots. I played, what game is that? Munchkin, one of the Munchkin games online, on like a Zoom line type of thing with my son when COVID first, all this stuff shut down. And I think I play Magic board game with my son, but he can see the board, right? So he just had the pieces there. We had to move and roll for him and all that stuff. And he had to decide where he wanted to go. Okay. Still don't know how I want this decorated. Is this sticky? Looks like it. Okay. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do this?
Guess where the twine was? It was in the first box I looked in. And I looked through all my boxes there, and it was in the first box. So, can you believe it? Yes, I can.
That's how it works. And then you go back. Oh, it was there. That's why I had to look through my drawers once more, because I'm like, you know what? I betcha I missed it, but I didn't see it again. I really don't know where I put those. That baggie. Oh my gosh, getting glue everywhere.
So I've just plugged in my glue gun, and it doesn't quite reach the table.
Oh no.
It's like, okay then.
We are so planned this.
So, can't quite reach. Well, that's not going to work, is it?
Not particularly.
Darn it.
Pull this down.
To do it the old-fashioned way.
I am not sure. I'm just going to keep going. I'm just kind of inventing this as I go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oops, that's the wrong brush. Well, with Chloe not working right now, she's going to be taking a break from it. I'm really glad, because me and her get to kind of do more things together. So, which she really misses. Told her to take a break from work for a bit. So
That's exactly what I'm
she has
doing.
a chance to, because she's at home, right? So she was getting a little overwhelmed and stuff with some stuff. So take advantage of the time that she can be home or can be not working, and not worry about too much. She needs to learn how to drive and all that stuff too. She's got her beginners, so take some time for that and stuff like that. There we go. So that'll be nice. She just didn't take any time for herself. Okay, let's see here. What do I want to do? There's a black thread on here that's in my way. So keep adding more layers. Let's see how that works for me. On here too. how this works for me. Mm-hmm. Lots of glue here. There's lots of gluing. It's very windy here.
Yeah. You can tell autumn's on the way here. It's not quite so light in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, a little bit more light is coming out in the front, and I'm like, okay, time to move plants around. And I gotta get my station going for my seeds in March here happening, right? So gotta get my space back to the seedling stuff. Remove some of the plants I killed over the winter. Oh my gosh. I think some days, I don't know, I overwatered a couple of my plants. I'm so unhappy with myself because I think oh my goodness, I almost killed a couple. They were my favorites. That, you know, like drying out everything. And then of course, somehow I seem to overwater like 2 plants of everything else that I dried out. And they were looking so beautiful. And once you screw these plants up, they don't look good anymore. It's like, oh no. I don't know. Pretty disappointed with it.
Yeah, especially when you put lots of time and effort into something like that.
Well, it's like one of my jade plants is just looking beautiful, and I don't know how I overwatered it. I guess I wasn't thinking. I don't know. And the other one, I'm like, went to move today, and I'm like, oh, it's falling apart because I watered that one too. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why would I dry everything out and overwater these 2 things? I don't get it. Don't get it at all. So I'm just going to leave them alone, and hopefully they're going to be a little bit better. They're going to look a little wonky where leaves fell off, but they'll still grow. But the one was looking so perfect. I need to hold this down a bit. So disappointing when I destroy a plant like that. And I think I was only watering it like once a week, but it must have been just too much. I don't even know. But of course, it's a succulent, so it's not air drying out in winter so much, and I guess I wasn't thinking. Should have been like more like once a month. This is taking forever to dry. Okay, let's see. Can I put something on here to cover this up a little bit? My end is not really, I'm not happy with my end piece that's unraveling here. Cover that up a bit. There we go. I think I'm gonna. Do I hear something?
Do you hear something at your place?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I maybe heard Chloe calling me, but
Okay. I didn't hear anything at my end, but I wouldn't.
No, it was really quiet. It was really quiet. I was hoping Chloe's not like in distress. She would be calling me still. She must have been just. Okay. For a minute there, I thought she was calling distress, like, you know, something bugging her or whatever. I guess she's fine. Should be. These things can't come untwined so fast. I almost need a tackier glue here. There we go. Lots of glue. Just kidding. I got so much glue in here. Okay.
This would go so much faster if I could get my glue gun going.
I'm just trying to. I don't know. This twine is just a little bit annoying. Once you cut the ends off, they really want to fray. It's like frustrating me. I'll leave it off maybe. Oh, it's just really frustrating me.
Is it? I wouldn't guess that. It's really frustrating there, guys.
Okay.
Is it not sticking to it?
No, it's not, and it keeps on. It's unfraying, so I'm just gonna leave it. And it's really bugging me, really frustrating me. Okay, let's see here if I can get another one of these on here. Okay. Oh boy, these things. Everything wants unfray, untie, untangle, whatever. Crazy. Come on. All right. Just gonna add more glue over here. So every time I touch it, something like to fall apart on these strings and stuff. Okay. That's a second. I think I'm going to try to dry. I have to move it to the edge of my table because, like Nicky, I cannot fit my heat tool onto where I'm working.
Yes, I'm just drawing with string, basically, is what I'm doing now. You know, it's a pattern and a base to paint over. Just to make it look more interesting. Normally, you know, I'd go the laces and that route, but as soon as I saw Eileen pulling out her laces and that, I thought, no, let's not do the same. Let's do something a bit different.
I think I need to add a little bit more of this horrible lace stuff to the bottom.
Yep.
This stuff I'm really not having fun with because it's really undoing for me. That's why I'm complaining so much. But then I think that I'm done for my lacy stuff here. I just kind of dried a little bit of this. It's not totally dry, but I'm not quite straight on my cord, but I don't care. I'm going to go around. And don't get in there. Don't fall down in there. Okay. What does it say here? Cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Twine the balloon, pop it in the strings.
I don't know if I've done that. I might have. I really would like to do that again. It's some cool things you can do with that.
Oh. Yeah. They're actually sticking okay. It's just a slow process, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Vicky's got a suggestion of soaking the
string.
Yeah.
Glue.
And that would work well, but just take a little bit longer to dry out,
Yeah.
I think.
And very sticky for you.
Yeah. When you know I've got to go to work later on.
Okay. Now I think I'm done with this. I'm just going to dry this a little bit.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever done that string balloon thing. Not even at school. Not even the old paper mache thing. Didn't do that either. Paper mache, a balloon and that. Never done that. So many things I've never done.
Okay.
When I think about it, I don't think we did many crafts at school.
Okay, I'm liking how this has turned out so far. I gotta go get a water jar. I am back with the water jar. Gotta add. We'll go to my paintbrush here I'm gonna use.
Oh, my cat wants to be let out. Choose your moment, cat.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put some paint on here. Oh, did I drink my coffee? No. I've been too busy with this one.
Oh, cold coffee now, is it?
It's getting there.
Got to go and let the cat out.
Okay.
Back in a minute.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just cutting off a couple of ends that stick out funny. And that's probably it. I don't like how it's going to look paint on it. It's going to be funny looking. I'm hoping this turns out. We'll start with the top, I suppose. Okay, I'm going to move my camera down. All right, there. Oh, It's a mess in the background a little bit. Sorry, I didn't put paper in front of it like I normally do. It's like I got a TV tray table holding my computer up. And then things just get kind of under there. Okay, so, but this is a better view. So we're going to go with that for this particular one. We're going to go with it. And I can move it up a bit for you. Not so sideways. Oh, my chair is stopping. Moving it back, perhaps? Okay. Trying to be a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to add a couple of butterflies to mine. So I've got like a master copy of butterflies that I cut out. So I'm going to just photocopy this and choose a couple of butterflies, I think. So you'll hear some noise.
Okay. I was really hoping to get that string pattern around, or that twine around here nicely, but it was just going to look like a heaping something and just wasn't going to look right. So decided not. It wasn't falling right. It was detangling or de-braiding or whatever. It's frustrating. So if I have to add anything, I'm just going to have to add it after. I could add things after the paint. This will determine how I like it, really. I think. See, here, just don't go over spots. Now I'm just like, I'm going to unscrew this. Wow, that's a heavy lid with this on. That is super heavy. It's so wonky. This top was a top of the lamp. So it's got the metal inside to screw it onto the top bolt of the lamp. So it's quite heavy. I'm just going to remove it, let it dry. That way I'm not sealing it. Okay. I'm using buttermilk, by the way, paint, because I don't want it. I'm kind of trying to get the ivory. So I'm going to have some aging to do on here. I want this bottle to look like a carved ivory, but I'm not sure if I chose the correct. I'll have to go over some of this. The correct laces and stuff. This I'll have to have a second coat. But that's my where I was going for. I'm probably just going to paint over here, and if it doesn't, should be able to screw it on. We'll see how that works. I'm not going to do too much. I'm not going to do a second layer on that part, but just to have it. So it looks good. Seems like this is going to take a lot of paint, but that's okay. Getting really into the grooves. I'm hoping that my lace works out really good. That I chose a good lace. I don't have too much thick fabrics of lace, so I'm hoping the one I have chosen was the right choice. I'm gonna add more buttermilk. Those are really pretty butterflies.
Yeah. I've been collecting butterflies.
Nice.
It's my butterfly collection.
I might have to actually add some beads to this here. I'm not sure how I'm liking this, but I think I should be able to add it on top of the paint and then repaint the second layer. So this will help determine how it's going to look. It's a little too plain up here. My liking. A lot of paint. Looks like I've got a bit of a log in here too. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm liking the top of this. I will figure it out. So far, I am not enjoying the twine, even though it looks scalloped and it's not painting very well. It's looking very messy.
Yeah.
It's kind of matting up and looking messy. Yeah, I'm liking the twine. Take that piece off that patch stuff. I'm not going to help it look better or worse now. This twine looks awful. Live and learn. Learn and live. Live and learn.
Live and learn.
Burlap does not do well with this kind of a job that I'm trying to go for. At least not the ribbon burlap that I'm using. Yeah. Using a lot of paint.
Yeah.
See you later, Vicky. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Vicky. See you. What I'm doing here is taking off a trying to take off a layer of paper just to make this thinner and stick down easier and all that goodies, all that goody stuff. As you can see, paper's coming off on the sellotape as I pop it down. So working. Probably see it's working because you can see the butterfly on the back of the paper now as well.
Wow, this is not a fun project. I do not like the burlap lace that I chose on there. These scalp edges. It's totally making it look awful. Oh, wow. But that's what I chose to put on there. It's awful. I could probably paint this thing 100 times over. I mean, this project is not really, it is sucking up the paint for sure. Committed. I have to go through with this, but oh. I don't know if I can rescue this one. This is terrible. Putting any sort of burlap on here was a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. One, it's soaking up so much paint, and two, it just looks like a mush. Don't know if I can fix that up or not. We'll see. Oh boy.
Oh, what did you do today? I ripped the wings off a butterfly.
You murderer.
Yeah, I mustn't go over that one anymore because they'll down, down, down,
Mhm.
down, down, down. I'll be ripping his wing off soon.
This took a lot of paint. My favorite kind of paint too. One of them.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Now, put that in there for a second. I have. I have painty fingers. That's for one. These things come off. Here. This is not good. I gotta go wash my hands. It's too painty.
Okay.
Okay.
A paper thin butterfly now. Just take a little bit more off around here. And maybe just here. Not sure I dare take off anymore. That's quite thicker there.
Okay. Driving me nuts with all this paint on here. Okay. Now, which way does this come out? Oh, it's like a whole page of sticky. Okay. Actually, is this even coming off correctly? It's like a whole page of sticky. Weird. Well, that's going to be fun. Absolutely not fun. Oh boy. Okay. They have these on whole sticky strips, not little strips.
Yeah.
They are not easy to cut them off. So I don't know how I'm going to get these on here. I'm going to take them off the sticky and glue them on individually. Redunculous. Oh, I'm going to have to add some glue here. How frustrating is this?
I'm guessing quite a lot.
Yeah, it's like, what is with this? Okay, sorry. All right.
Well, look, we've got 2 of those thingies on there. Do not click on any links.
Yeah.
The Russians are coming.
I'm just going to try to get these on here. Yeah, this is going to be fun. F-U-N. Ah, yeah. All right. One at a time. Glue in place. Okay, let's see if I can find a bead of gold. Oops, kicking my camera. That's all good. That's
good. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's just the leg was in the way. Okay, what can I do? Do I have a pearl of anything? Do I have a pearl of beads anywhere? I don't think so.
Oh, and another one. Excellent. Shamed. Let's see.
Oh, I just made beads fly everywhere. That was not on purpose. Right. Oh boy. My beads went flying. I was trying to get off here. Oh boy.
Right.
I was hoping to be able to put some beads around here. Don't know if we could do the whole thing beads. If I run out, I guess I could scoop up, look around on the floor. They went flying. They went flying, I'm telling you. Okay.
I love it when we start concentrating and then everything goes
Quiet.
Yeah.
Just in case I don't have enough to go around my bottle, I decide to put a little flat back bead in between. Because I don't think I have enough to go around my whole bottle now. Because the necklace broke open. So just in case.
That's what happens when you get alive.
Yeah. Lots of compromising.
Now this is going to end up to be another container for my paintbrushes. I have a lot of paintbrushes, folks.
She has to because she needs to have backup because she keeps not washing them.
That's correct. I keep ruining them.
I'm one to point fingers though, but
I was going to say that myself, but you beat me to it. It's true. But for crafting, you keep going back to the same ones anyway, you know, because it doesn't matter if they're a little bit munted up.
Depending on what it is, yeah.
Yeah, but not your good ones, though.
I think I need to buy new good ones myself.
funny, no matter how good you think your first coverage is. It's like, okay, didn't quite get that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely could use another layer too. Well, definitely after adding more stuff, but I could just see it. Morning. Squeeze another little bead in there. Have to. Ah. This one in there. Okay. How hard was that? Ah!
What'd you say?
I said, how hard was that? Ah! Ah!
I just took a blob of paint off with my heat tool. Gotta put that back on. That's like, oh, just a little blob. Don't get so close with the heat tool.
Hi. What's wrong?
Nearly everywhere.
Huh? Because I'm cleaning, but I have to stop for my stream. I've got to move everything. Good. Can you heat up my coffee? I don't know. Dad comes around 3. Okay. You also got to help around the house a bit. Okay, good. And Hmm.
Just clean my hands.
Okay.
You can see the shadows. Seen the shadow.
Just put beverage. Thank you.
Play with the shadows.
Shadow puppet.
Oh, there you go. Little things, please, little mimes. Little trousers fit little behinds.
Just putting some beads around my lid here a bit. There you go. These are the worst beads ever. Who has a sticky back made like this? You can't peel off and cut separate. That's crazy talk. Ordered them on Amazon, I think. This is terrible. I think I ordered them on Amazon. I don't know. They're terrible anyway. Terrible. If you want to go inside. My heater being obnoxious. Okay. Committed to this pearl thing. So I have to go around and kind of make it look even. Not happy in how they do this, but whatever. Thank you. Can you put it over there? Thank you. Thank you. Just right there is good. Thank you. Oh my goodness. They should just put it in a pot. Not stuck it to anything. Terrible. It would have been easier to grab. And you have to put glue down anyways to make it sticky again. It's just terrible. I'm making this look awful. I can't even get this sticky stuff off. It's terrible. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. This is one of those ones.
I don't want to jinx this, but Tony hasn't phoned yet.
Oh, I have the ringer off anyways, but no, I haven't heard it vibrate.
Look, there's just. If you see any links come up in the stream or anything, do not click on the links. They're not from us.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
There was a time that you couldn't even add links to them. I'm not sure why that you can now.
Yeah. Maybe they've found a way to bypass.
Maybe. Okay. So those pearls are nice and painted on. These pearls are not getting a great job of painting here. Moving on to this is not. There we go. Okay. Frustrating project. And try to dry it up a bit.
Oh yeah, I'm going to just be drying as well now, so hey ho. Two going. It's annoying.
Just checking my phone. I heard it little, not a ringing vibrate, but a little something else. Oh man, that was a long time ago. All right. Are you working still, or are you having a little break before you start your new?
Yeah,
job?
this is my last week. This week.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I'm quite happy.
Nice.
Just taking a little break.
Mm-hmm.
And to get more painting and drawing done.
Mm-hmm.
Some relaxing time for me.
Good. Yeah.
I can feel my creativity creeping back in.
Good.
As I'm starting to relax at the thought of leaving work.
Mm-hmm. That's super good.
Yeah. You're lucky because your job's creative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get to do that, and more so now than I ever did too, which is nice with more freedom.
Yeah.
So. Ooh, I gotta try it again.
I need a steady hand for this. Apparently I don't have a steady hand. It's quite funny. The hold my breath more. I actually don't think it's my hand. I think it's my eyesight, even though I've got my glasses on. Could be the tatty brush. My hand just slipped in there.
I'm not really happy with this, Nicky.
Yeah. Yeah, is that because the hole, all the holes are clogged with paint and that?
I don't know what it is. It didn't turn out the way I wanted. I envisioned it. I think it's the burlap that I added. I'm not really happy with pearls anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just not happening for me.
Some days it gets just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I may have to do some painting on my butterflies just to make them pop more. Because, yeah, looking a bit lifeless, actually.
Yeah, this one I just should maybe either have planned it out more. I think it's just my choice of materials. Burlap really doesn't do any favors for me on here. But we will keep playing with it, try and make it look a little half decent.
Yep, persevere.
Yeah, I'm just not happy with the burlap at all. It looks too, can you see how it's matted? And
yeah.
It was really pretty, right?
Mm-hmm.
But once you get glue and see how pretty it is, but once you get the glue and paint on it, it does not look pretty. And I think, did I have it this way? I think that's what is making me unhappy, to be honest with you. It just looks so, not the kind of messy I like. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more paint because I think this part was a little bit too plain with the bottle. Too plain with the bottle?
Too plain.
Well, it's just too much all of a sudden plain bottle there and just doesn't look right. So got to add a little bit more texture. don't like this person.
Oh my gosh, wow. Just gonna have a play with some of these. See what I like. I can get the lids off.
Okay, I gotta dry this again. Okay.
Wow, we're getting spammed really hard now.
I'm getting a little concerned about Trudy. I might have to give her a call.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I was just gonna put it on mute on.
Yep. Just putting on some wax here now, just picking up textures and things in the background. I am going to paint over the butterflies because I look a bit rock. But as you can see, because I used the kitchen towel underneath, I have got a lot of yummy texture coming up, which you can just highlight with waxes or dry brushing on paint, which works as well. And so I'm just picking up all that, you know, it's a settle thing, picking up the texture. But definitely have to get into paint over these. They did not work out how I thought they were going to work out. In fact, I wonder if I can pull them off because I don't like
I'm
them.
back. I'm back. All right. Yeah, you know, it was just a misunderstanding. She's okay. Everything's good. I was just like a little worried, concerned for her.
Yeah.
Because I misunderstood her question.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like a little concerned that she was like maybe losing it or something. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? So, but she's good. It's all good. It's all good. Like getting a little worried there. My top fell off. Come on, stick properly, you thing. Is it because I'm doing it way too fast? All right. Anyway, all good.
Yeah.
When she asked me where the sign was, I thought she was talking about the open sign. And I'm like, okay, we moved that. And if she doesn't know where it is, then something's wrong. You know, like she's confused. So I had to check. So it was like, okay. So it's all good. All right. It was a different sign she was talking about. Okay, I just want to double check a couple of these here and then flip that up. There we go. Looking good. Now I'm going to add my, hopefully, stain. Might not be the right color because of all the white in here. Oh my goodness gracious. Put some water blue and bring together. Not enough water. I'm making a mess. Whoa. Got water going everywhere. Oh boy.
Red.
Dabbing some of this up.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog. This top keeps wanting to come off.
No.
This little bead on top just keeps wanting to come right off. That's what happened.
Fighting submission.
Yeah, quickly. It didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it, but it's not too bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just got to text Chloe now. Tell her her dog's barking.
Okay.
Yeah, done. Let's see if I'm happy with it. No. Whew, that's wet. Oh, that dog wants in.
Oh yeah, I can hear him now. I can actually hear him barking, which is unusual.
Yeah. If she happens to have one of the little dogs out with it, that dog will bark until we let her in because she wants to protect the little dogs, which is really weird, but I guess that's the kind of dog she is. She is a sheepdog.
Yeah. Sweet though.
What's that, Nicky?
Sweet though.
Yeah, it is sweet. She's very protective. If a dog goes outside, she likes to go out with them, and she won't leave until they're all in the house. And if they're wanting to come in, she'll bark for them. There we go. So it is kind of sweet. Okay, I'm gonna give this a try and see if I'm happy with it.
This is looking better now. It's looking less like I've just stuck a paper butterfly on there. Maybe.
Okay. So I'm not sure how happy I am with it, but I kind of got the look I liked, that I wanted, but not quite. So what I was going for was to look like ivory, carved ivory, and the burlap burlap didn't do me any favors on this project.
Yeah.
The burlap really is not something I will use ever again. It just doesn't really look as carved, you know, because of the burlap soaked up and just ruined the shape, maybe.
Yep.
But if I would have just done the lace, but I didn't have enough lace to cover it. That's the thing, you know? Because the only part that's actually lace is right here to here. So I wouldn't have had anything to put up here, down here. So, yeah. I guess it's a good go at it, but it's not a very good jar or looking look. So I really wanted it to look like an old carved chunk of whatchamacallit,
Ivory, right. Cool.
But that got dug up. But it doesn't look like that. So I don't know. Let's see what I'm going to stick on it. I'm going to stick a matte varnish, I guess. I'm not too happy with it, but what can I do? I don't like this paintbrush. Let's find another one. Sorry, I know I'm in the way here. I'm going to remove this. I have. Whoops, I'm kicking my camera around again. So yeah, I didn't quite work out the way I planned, but it looks okay. It's just not as planned.
Not as planned.
Yeah, it doesn't look realistic enough because of the burlap, in my opinion. But what's going to have to do for this one, because no fixing where I glued on. It's a lesson learned on materials that work for this.
Yeah. Well, you don't know until you play with it, do you?
Yeah. That is true. And then I'm done with this project, Nikki.
Yep. Oops, cool. I'm almost there.
Yeah, just destroying pieces. Yep. I don't think I'm done with that.
Okay.
I think I am.
Done. I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there was then. There's a cat on the fence. And it's not my cat. So, oh no, what is it? Staring in the window at me.
That's funny.
Just scared the bejeebus out of me, that did. Oh no.
Okay, so that's that. I guess we'll just have to let it dry and see how it turns out after that. That's it. Well, she wrote. I really wish I didn't use the burlap.
Yeah.
But
It's the way it goes sometimes, isn't it?
yeah. Maybe it'll look better when it's dry. Everything kind of shrivels up, and maybe it'll actually look decent. Who knows? Because the everything will kind of shrink, and maybe the burlap then will look better.
Yeah. I think it looks perfectly okay.
It looks okay. It's just not what I envisioned. I probably should have.
It is disappointing, you know, when you don't get that vision yet, but it still looks.
Yeah.
You know,
I probably would just need to get something more lacy and more like thicker lace to put on there. And that's what, because I want it to look more like carving in it. This stuff here, this purple stuff turned out really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. The cord, this stuff here that I have really turned out nice for that.
Yeah. Yep.
And I still have a lot to do it again. I just need better lace. And not to use burlap because it just looks like packed. Like you know those huts, how you pack them and they have like, sure they have some kind of coating that looks like cement, but there's still, you can see that little fibers.
Yeah.
Like that. So yeah, if it was an engraved piece of art, say, it wouldn't have those fibers on there. So that's what kind of threw it off me.
I've got a terrible shine on my lights, but
it looks good. I like
it is what it is. I might have to play with it. Let's see. It's get a shine.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we'll need it. Actually, need it another coat or so over the top, paint over the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I shall do that after.
Yeah, I enjoy everything except for the fiberness of it for mine. I like the color. I like how it looks like you could have dug it up, or I could have dug it up and tried to clean it. And that's kind of the look I was going for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll just have a little bit of a play just tarting it up after we come off, but that basically is it for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've got to try and do something to raise the butterfly off there, because it's really, you know, it looks just stuck to the background. So I have to do something with that, which will just probably be going around it in a little different colour, just to make it pop off the background. But that'll be it. Just did you know, some wax over the top just to pick up all the texture in the napkin and that, and then the couple of little dangly leaves and that I put on there. So yeah, this will be my brush holder, another one.
Well, I'm pretty happy with the idea of the bottle, so I'm definitely going to be saving my next apple cider vinegar
bottle
because I really like the shape of it, and I'll have to find something else for the top, but I kind of got the feel of how I would love to make it like 3 of these in the set, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
so look nice.
Oh, that'll be good. We can do it again.
Yeah.
Further on, when you've emptied your bottle.
Or perhaps even find another bottle kind of same shape but different size would be nice too.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Okay, it's a fun little project. Learned a lot, as you do every time you do these things. So we want to say thanks for watching, and see you all again next week.
Thank you. See you later.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.